Sa puntong ito, makakausap natin ang Vice President for Administration and Finance ng Cagayan State University at Dean ng Graduate School of Law ng Beda University, si Father Ranhilio Aquino. Magandang gabi po sa inyo, Father Aquino. So, can you tell us, ang ibang sinasabi ng mga critics about this idea na tumakbo si President Duterte pa sa pagka-vice-presidente at isa raw itong, this is violative of the 1987 or the spirit of the 1987 Constitution.
Yes, I'd like to take the discussion away from personalities. It has nothing to do with whether I like President Duterte or not. It has nothing to do with whether I favor him or not. For me, the whole issue is a purely constitutional issue. At sa tingin ko, Pia, maliwanag mula sa teksto sa nakalahad sa ating saligang batas ang intensyon na bawal tumakbo sana ang isang kabababa sa pwesto na presidente bilang pangalawang pangulo. That is my reading of the Constitution, Pia. Now, why is that my reading of the Constitution? Noong 1987 na naging saligang batas, itong umiiral na saligang batas natin, shortly after that, nagpalabas si Father Bernas ng 2 volumes niya on the Constitution. That is a very reliable source on the intent of the Constitution because Father Bernas was a commissioner of the Cory-appointed commission. And he said, ano ang dahilan kung bakit pinalitan ng commission, Constitutional Commission, ang termino ng isang pangulo? Noon, 4 years subject to re-election. Bakit ginawang 6 years no re-election? Sabi ni Father Bernas, the members were convinced that 4 years is too short for a good president and 8 years is too long for a non-performing president. And therefore, 6 years was chosen as a compromise. Sa ganon, maliwanag sa akin na ang layunin ng saligang batas ay hindi hihigit sa 6 years ang panunungkulan ng isang pangulo. Ngayon, kung payagan natin ang isang dating pangulo na tumakbo bilang pangalawang pangulo, ano ang katiyakan natin na walang usapan ang pangulo at ang pangalawang pangulo na after a few months magbibitiw si pangulo, natural ayon sa saligang batas, si pangalawang pangulo ang magiging pangulo. See, that's my point, Pia.
Pero Father Aquino, wouldn't that, yung ganyang klaseng scenario na may usapan yung President and VP, wouldn't that work out kung isang ticket yung President and VP, unless they outside of the pairings, meron na talaga silang usapan? Kasi we vote for a President but not for his VP or her VP and vice versa, no?
That's correct. You are correct. But the possibility arises if the president and vice president belong to the same ticket. And you know, Pia, in our country now, parties have hardly any meaning. They are temporary alliances of convenience. And so, given that situation, there is nothing to stop a president and a vice president from arriving at an agreement like that countermands, that circumvents the provisions of the Constitution. You look at Section 4 of Article 7. It says, no vice president shall serve for more than 2 successive terms. Now, why do you prohibit a vice president from running for 2 successive terms? precisely because of the possibility that this vice president becomes the president. And Pia,
Right. Father, one
let's
more.
not forget, the basic
Yes.
spirit of the Constitution is democratic participation. The participation of as many
Father,
as
just one last question na lang po because we need to wrap up, no? Kasi meron pa ring ibang magsasabi na, bakit hindi mas malinaw pa ang saligang batas, no? It may have been the intent, but some people can always say, pwede i-interpret this way. Hindi, pwede namang tumakbo siyang, si Duterte, pwede siyang tumakbong VP, no? Bakit hindi na lang sinabi ng outright? Can
Yes.
that be an argument?
It's not a good argument at all because there are so many things that are not expressly stated in the Constitution. Question: how many members will Congress have in the JBC? 2, because there are 2 chambers, or only 1? Walang nakalahad. So the Supreme Court had to decide, isa lang. Next question: when they vote for a change or an amendment of the Constitution, how do they vote? Separately or jointly? Very important questions. Walang nakalahad. So I don't think you can argue from the silence of the Constitution.
All right. Maraming salamat po, Father Ranhilio Aquino, for this
Okay, Pia.
lesson on the law and the Constitution. Father Aquino, ang Dean ng Graduate School of Law ng Beda University.